Guys, I made a mistake. What? I know, real shocking, but I have fumbled the ball here. Is that what they say? That's like a saying, right? So, I'm not gonna show this on the screen, but I am searching for the comment that I got on Petscop 12, which if you're wondering why I didn't address this in Petscop 13, I had recorded Petscop 13 before Petscop 12 was even up. Anyway, so oh my, I can't even pronounce my own commenter's name. I suck as a content creator, man. Anyway, HumDumReb says, in the captions of Petscop 12, which is actually wrong, it's Petscop 11 that I found this caption in, it actually says that the song played by the player is called Care's Melody. So what they're referring to here is when I said that Stravinsky's septet that was, said to be played on the needles was the song that the player played back in episode 11 in the school, in Marvin's office area or whatever. And apparently the subtitles say that that's not what it is. It's Care's Melody, which makes sense. It's called Care's Melody. They're trying to turn child into melody. It makes sense from a logical standpoint. And it also makes more sense that it would be referring to Care anyway, because Care was brought to the school by Marvin. So, it just makes sense. They also say Petscop has a couple instances where it reveals stuff in the captions, so it might be a good idea to turn them on for future uploads. Now, I did kind of respond to this, but I want to go into more detail about that, because I don't like captions. I think they're very distracting, and I just don't like having them on my screen while I'm reacting to stuff. And in case you're, thinking I'm about to activate them, no, I'm not going to. But that doesn't mean I can't accommodate the captions. I think to start us off, it would be good to just go through every Petscop upload that I've already seen, look at all the captions from those, write down anything important, and then in my next Theorycraft video on Petscop, I can come back and cover all of that in one fell swoop. And then from there, if there's anything important in the captions in any future Petscop videos, I can certainly come back and we can talk about that. I have actually used the captions before, way back in Petscop 8, when I didn't know if Paul was saying reportedly or purportedly, so I used the captions to help me find that out. But I think it might be a good idea to, start looking in the captions a bit more in depth, if there's gonna be, hidden lore details in there. Anyway, that's about it for that segment. Just wanted to come in here and correct my mistake. I can be wrong. It's, I said, twice. What the freak? But yeah, I can be wrong. And, in situations like that, it's up to you guys to correct me. And, someone did, so you're on the right track there. Anyway, shout out to HumDumReb. Oh my, I already forgot the name. Was that it? Yes, at HumDumReb. I said Rev. What the freak was I thinking? Anyway, shout out to you for calling me out. And this video is going to be long enough, so we might as well get into it. Petscop 14. Looks like it's going to be another demo one. We've been having a lot of those recently. I don't know what the freak is up with the demo footage. Literally, I'm lost with what it is even supposed to mean, or if it's just meaningless. Anyway, let's get right into it. Okay, well, frame 1, we already starting off real good. We got a green screen. And I'm assuming, yeah, it's the same description. Okay. I'm still gonna check the description every time, just in case, but I don't think we really need to anymore. It's just the same thing every time. Alright, now time to actually get to the point of this video. Oh, it turned to a darker shade of green. So why are we in a green screen? And yeah, demo footage, like I said. What the freak? Okay, well, pause for a second. We got a lot to talk about here. First of all, we're in a new room. I think this is in the house. I'm not sure. Looks like we're about to interact with something over there, but I want to talk about the fact that we see the windmill here. In episode 9, I was a bit tossed up on whether the windmill was an object or not, because we saw the physical windmill in the New Maker plane as the building. This seems to confirm that, yeah, it's an object. It's an object. It's on this table. It could also double as the real thing. That could also actually exist. I don't know. It's very interesting that the windmill is back. I didn't think we'd ever see the windmill again, to be honest. I thought we were done with that, but I guess it's here. And I'm assuming this is Care's parents' room then, because it's got the 2 beds, one green and one blue. I'm assuming the green one is for Marvin, since we very clearly established that green is just Marvin's color. Okay, what do we got here? Hold on, why is it bass boosting? You guys hearing that? What the freak? This windmill vanished off the face of the earth. Hey, this is kind of chill. Here's a similar puzzle for you, Marvin. There are 2 pictures of a door. Okay, I'm interested to see where this is going. In the first picture, the door is closed. In the second picture, taken later, the door is open. So this is kind of a similar puzzle to the windmill one where the girl, the sister of this her character that we saw back then, she took a picture of the windmill and then took another and the windmill was just gone. So this is kind of similar to that, where like the door is closed and then later it's open. I still don't know what that means though, but it's interesting that we're seeing like a repeated thing of like something was this and then later it was not this. Nobody opened the door. Now this is getting weird. What? How did nobody open the door? The door did not open itself. Well, that's even more confusing. Because, like, that's a whole thing in Petscop. The doors open themselves all the time. The fact that it didn't open itself is even more confusing. The door, in fact, did not open at all? What? Wait. So, is it open or not? What? What happened to this door? How can it be closed in the present, open later, but not be open? Huh? Petscop, explain this to me. What happened? Hey, Marvin, you got some explaining to do, because I don't even know what the freak they're talking about. And that's it? That was the most confusing thing I've ever read. What the freak? Okay. Petscop 14 off to a strong start then. Okay. Hey, this music is a bop, though. Hey. Why are we trying to get on the bed? What are we doing? Paul, or is this even Paul? I don't think you're gonna get on the bed, buddy. I wonder if this is Marvin that's playing, because we established that you see yourself as, like, the new maker character, but then other people see you, by your icon. So, if this is Marvin, that would technically make sense in some regard, because, you know, we, from Marvin's perspective, see him as the new maker, but, you know, I don't know. I have no way of proving that other than this little bit of evidence of him running into Marvin's bed. Oh, okay.
I can't just wait.
Can't just wait for what? Huh? Can't just wait for what, Paul? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take this off. I really should stop wearing this vest with this set of clothes, because this set of clothes can get really hot. So wearing the vest on top of that, you know... Oh, I call this a vest, by the way. I know it's not a vest, but that's what I call it, because it's easy. Look, guys, I'm a little bit of a weirdo, alright?
Thankfully, I have been suddenly inspired by an idea.
Oh?
That is, in a way, similar to the idea that brought me to this house.
Okay, so you came up with another drawing then or something? I don't know.
Because that idea involved pretending something was there that wasn't there. And this idea involves pretending that this door right here, this one, is open.
Oh my gosh. That's what the riddle was all about. Dude, did you see how, like, it transferred over to, like, the demo footage and now the door is open? So the demo's like the pretend version of Petscop, I guess. Wow, that solves the riddle, right?
Rather than closed. You can see that it's closed.
Ah, yes. Very closed looking to me. I am aware that, though, we're in the demo footage now. We just got transferred over to demo land.
What I'm going to do, and what I invite you to do as well, is I'm going to picture in my head that this door is actually open right now. And if I were to pass through this doorway, what would happen? Would I bump into a door? No. Because the door is open, right? Yeah, no, you wouldn't bump into anything, because the door would be open. I would just keep going into the room that's there, and I happen to know I'm gonna walk into the room right now. I'm in the room.
Yo, wait! It's another one of the censored things! It's the thing on the wall in the black house! That proves, then, that thing back in episode 10 is not this. So yeah, this is the thing, whatever it is, we don't know, because it's a censored object, right? I wonder if we'll ever find out what these things are, but we found it, at least. And also, it worked in demo land, we are in the room now.
I happen to know what this room looks like, because I saw it in a demo recording just today.
Oh!
And you can see it too, I assume. It will be up on the family YouTube, along with this video that I'm recording right now.
This is kind of acknowledging what they talked about in the description, you know? With how the family now owns the channel and Paul's just doing the recordings for it. And we can confirm that Paul is seeing all of these recordings. So he saw the one with Tiara as well. The demo footage with Tiara as well. I said as well twice. I'm saying a lot of things twice. I'm just repeating myself. I'm not even a good content creator. That's a repeated joke. What the freak, man?
We can see what the room looks like in that recording.
Yeah.
On the left, left, right.
What? Is it left or right? Pick a pin. Huh?
Side, there's a windmill.
That's no windmill, buddy. That's one of the censored things. But there was a windmill there.
I don't have it in front of me right now. I should. On the right side, there's a windmill. On the left side, there is something that Marvin does not bother to look at, but we will be looking at.
Okay, it is Marvin then. Okay, yeah, I thought it was, because he was running into Marvin's bed, too. Yeah, and Marvin didn't bother to look at it. At first I thought, like, that weird bass boost sound was, like, Marvin checking it, and that's all it did, but no. Marvin didn't even bother, which is interesting. Why would Marvin not bother, I assume we'll find out. Anyway.
So... the question is, what do I do next? If I were in this room right now, would I want to go to the thing that Marvin didn't look at. So I'm going to go to the right, and I think...
Okay, now we're back in, like, the regular recording, seeing what Paul's actually doing. That's so cool how it just does that.
So if I go to the right... God, I think I went a little too far, actually. Nope. Well, I think actually what happened... here. The problem is that it's a kind of a branching point. I could stop, I could be blocked by the beds, or I could keep going past the beds to the other side of the room. So I could actually be on either side of the room right now.
That's true. You don't know. You can't see it. This might also explain why the puzzle block disappeared in episode 11, because, you know, I mentioned two different things happening at the same time, and it didn't say demo on that other piece of footage, but I feel like that's kind of a similar concept to what's happening here, where Paul is seeing one thing. Well, actually, Paul technically saw both, but it was kind of like a pretend thing, I guess. I don't know how to explain it in terms of episode 11. Episode 11 had a weird application of this rule.
But either way, I guess it doesn't matter. But I'm going to assume I'm on the thing that I got blocked by the beds, and if I go up...
Yeah, looks like you did.
Just keep going up.
Dang, now we're seeing both at the same time. This is weird, dude.
There will be a question mark that appears that will let me go and do something.
Yeah.
And if I press X, something will happen.
What the freak is this?
And what will happen, I think... possibly a text box will open, because that's what happens with the windmill, right?
This is no text box. We got a bunch of pictures of a disc, which could actually reference back to Petscop 6 when that disc just randomly appeared on the screen for no reason. Why there's a picture of a disc, I don't know, but it could be the disc that Petscop is on, because that was my theory before. This is the only theory that makes sense, unless there's like another disc that we don't know about. I don't know why there's all these different angles of the disc, though. Like, why is it rotated at a bunch of different angles? That's interesting. Like, what's the purpose of that?
I pressed X, and a text box appeared with text in it that is probably cryptic, and we don't really care too much about, so we're gonna press X a bunch of times to get through all the text. But we can look at it later.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is text, guys. What the heck?
And there could be a lot of it, so could be like a book.
Yeah, there could be a lot of text. We've seen, sometimes there can be a lot of text in this game.
And there, a lot of stuff we don't care about, a lot of it. Or it's not a text box, and it could be literally anything else in the world that happens when you press X. So the next thing I can think to do is just press buttons randomly. Makes sense. And chaotically, and hopefully we'll, see some results. So I'm doing that right now. I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh, wait. We can rotate them? That's interesting. It's a bunch of different rotations of the same picture that we can then rotate. Interesting. That's very curious. I can't think of anything else. I'm gonna drink some water. Delicious water. And you at home, too. Drink some water, man. Gotta stay hydrated. That's how you live.
I'm being real, chaotic right now with the controller.
Yeah, I can hear that. What the freak?
I'm thinking I'm being really productive right now.
And then they just show him flipping moving around in the bathroom. I don't know why this is my way of, like, indicating moving around. That's kind of weird. What the heck?
I think I'm definitely being really productive. It's just that we can't really...
Yeah, we can't see it.
Not
until we check back with the recording.
Cat, what are you doing?
What?
Stupid.
Wait, did he say cat, or was he talking to himself? I don't know.
I'm playing this game too fucking much.
Yeah, maybe you are, Paul. Maybe you are. But you know what? It is getting us results. So yeah, be sure to check back with the recording later. Dang! Don't break the controller, Paul!
Okay.
He got cut off again. It's been a while since Paul's actually been cut off, now that I think about it.
And so the windmill isn't there.
Okay, so this is Paul after he's checked back with the recording. I can tell because of the way he's talking about the windmill not being there, which, you know, we see that, which it probably means he saw the censored object and therefore knows he needs to censor it.
I think I can... So I get blocked by I do get blocked by the beds.
Yeah, we know that.
And I go up, I think... Oh god, I could be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm talking, so... Anyway, what was I... So I've actually seen recordings that it made of me from a year ago.
Petscop made recordings of Paul from a year ago? That's weird. That's not sure how that plays into the overall narrative. Maybe like Paul was being recorded the whole time. Ooh!
And I had not seen that, recording in the time between, so it was holding on to this thing, and I only decided a year later to play back. There are also recordings I assume are stored on the CD or might even be scripted. But in one of the recent videos, this was one that went on the public YouTube. I lost the video. I lost it. I had the audio. The game had the recording. Even there were two parts to this session. It had both of them. It played them back 2 different occasions as demo recordings. I got them, but okay, so here's the thing.
Okay, so I don't exactly know what Paul's talking about specifically. 2 different occasions, though, might either refer to... Well, it wouldn't refer to the tiara thing, actually, because Paul's side of it wasn't a demo recording. It could be referring to the school? I don't know.
Those demo recordings can be different, right? They can be different from when I was playing. So when I caught all those pets and it showed the text, that was different from what it showed when I was playing.
Oh, now that's interesting. So we didn't even see what Paul saw. So these demo recordings, yeah, they really are, like, separate. They're entirely separated from what's actually happening, but somehow more important. I'm not sure.
It showed something. It happened to line up, right, perfectly. Same number of text boxes and so forth. And also the music wasn't there in the demo. There can be differences. And this...
Oh yeah, actually I did notice that the music wasn't there in the demo. Completely went over my head when I actually watched the thing, but yeah, the music was not there last time in Even Care. Just thought I'd mention that, because I completely had no idea before.
Was part of what made it seem reasonable that the door could be open. I'm not saying it wasn't still nuts, so I'm gonna do this now. So, right, so I'm assuming that triangle is back, but it could be square or circle. I'm gonna just do all of them. And I think I can rotate these.
Yeah, we can rotate them. Still not sure why we can rotate them or what the significance of rotating them is. I don't know exactly what this area is supposed to mean. It's very interesting though. And then they all go back to the original position that they were in when we're done with them. That one was behind the censored object.
Okay. So, I could have gone just totally off the rails by this point. I could be anywhere.
Yeah, you could be. You don't know. Not until you check the recording. By the way, are you gonna get those, collectibles, or are you just gonna leave the imaginary collectibles there? Because if you don't want them, I can have them. No, I can't. I can't even play the game. It doesn't exist. Hi! My camera decided to shut itself off. Yeah, my phone's been having this problem lately where it thinks it has more storage or less storage space available than it actually does. Because I've deleted a whole bunch of stuff and it still shuts my camera off because there's too much space being taken up by absolutely nothing because I deleted it all. Anyway, that's not important right now. Now we can get back to the watching of Petscop.
So attempt 5 was this room over here, and now attempt 6 we're going to try to push the bucket into the other room, going back to this room now.
Okay, so clearly Paul has skipped over a couple of things. I think that room, because it looked like on the outside of the house, that room was the garage, that room back there. Now I guess we're trying to push the bucket into this room. I don't know what that would do, but hey, we gotta experiment around. You know?
Again, gotta make sure this is aligned exactly right.
Yeah.
This.
Oh, we can.
Okay.
We can bring it in.
This way. And, I'm just going to leave it there.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to do. Maybe he's just trying to see if he can.
And see what happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just leaving this bucket here then. Okay, well,
This is attempt 22.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait, the door's open, but then I noticed we're in the demo footage. Yeah, get it.
That's right.
Aligned. We can go right in. Alright, we have the bucket in now.
Right. Now we don't have to worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, so he is getting the collectibles. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, what the heck? The bucket's here now. And we're much closer to the censored thing as well. I don't know why the camera changed. What the? It's a paint roller? Oh, I just noticed there's black paint in the bucket. So we're about to paint the walls. Actually, you know what? Care had something to do with like a paint roller. Didn't like in Care's room there was a paint roller on the floor. So this might be connected to Care in some way. Oh, we are painting the wall. Oh, excuse me. And now the censored thing is gone. And we have a key.
Hopefully we got it.
Another key. It's like a smaller silver key.
Alright, now we're on the scary part. 1, 2, now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, we use it on that garage door. I think it opened. Yep. Okay, so this is another loading screen, I think, but I can't see anything, so maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, we're in heaven again, apparently. Wow. I'm ascending. Wow. Wow. Oh, I pulled my headphone cord. Wow, guys. It's so amazing up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, is it done yet? Wow. Is it? Oh, okay. What the? Wait, this is Garalina, but it's shifted over to the side. Also, I couldn't see it that well. Was there anything I missed? No, there was nothing I missed. Okay. Unless there's something hidden in that we just didn't see. And now we're back on the title screen. Got this music again. So what does that mean, like Garalina being tilted? I didn't think that would ever come up again, to be honest. What does that mean? What did we accomplish? We obviously accomplished something because it's now tilted to the side, but what? Okay, so that's the end of the music now. Why are we still, hello? Why are we still here? Oh. Paul's doing something.
Here I am.
Okay, reading memory card. Strange situation. What the heck? That's not what it was before. These are like different save files than the one Paul had. Is this maybe like demo save files? We've never seen demo save files before.
It deleted my files.
Oh, this is actually... Oh no! Okay, well that's concerning that it just wiped your files and created a new one. I mean, I guess we go in and take a look at what we have now. What the heck, dude? Why would it do that?
I hope it didn't.
Paul sees that his save files are deleted. I hope it didn't delete them. No, couldn't possibly have done that. Okay, we're gonna continue the game. No, we're not. Are we? Are we gonna continue the game? Okay, we are. I don't know if there's something in this darkness either. What is this?
Okay, what's this?
Yeah, that's my question. We got an arrow, and it looks like some balloons. Oh, we got an arrow pointing to these other arrows. We got a birthday cake picture with some balloons, and it looks like Care on that sign. So is this going to be like Care's birthday party then that we're seeing, right? So we are clearly making progress. That I do know. Oh, we can just go through the signs, apparently. They don't exist. I don't think it's going to let you go off to the side, Paul. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so what's this strange situation they're talking about? Okay, yeah, we're still at the house. We're going in the house. What? Oh, I can very faintly see something. There is something here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to investigate these new darkness screens. You made it. Happy birthday. So yeah, this is probably Care's birthday, right? You can see the birthday cake over there, or the
strawberry shortcake.
A perfect meme opportunity. And like we got all the presents as well. We also have that symbol in the back. I wonder what symbol that is. Because that looks like one that was in Even Care. Like it looks familiar is what I'm saying. It's this one. Okay, that makes sense because this is in the house. Why are you covering your face? It's because she's Care B now, or something. I don't know. We don't know the date that this is taking place. Probably on Care's birthday, but we don't know, like, what day Care's birthday is. Oh, what's happening, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what is... We are wearing a party hat, also. Oh, we can interact with the cake. Of course I recognize you. Those eyes, that nose. That's still you. Why would Care inquire about that, though? That's very intriguing. And then we have... This is probably Care's slice. Wait! Those are the drawings of Tool! Those are the drawings of Tool from back in episode 2, I think? Or just back in Tool's room, I guess. Yeah, I noticed those. Why is there drawings of them? Why is Care drawing them? Maybe? I don't know if this is Care's drawings. Go ahead and have a slice. I mean, I would if I could actually, eat it. Oh, don't worry about those. Okay, so don't worry about the drawings. There's a little blue balloon by the drawings. I don't know if that's important. Oh, we got 2 calendars again. It's the red calendar that Tool showed us. And this room is wide open now, so Paul can actually go in there and actually see what's going on. Okay, we're gonna look at these calendars. Okay, this is November 12th, 2 days after Care was found. The timeline of events is Care goes missing, then we find Care. Care goes missing on June 5th. Her birthday's on November 12th, and then there's the Christmas segment. So this is like in between both the ones we saw in Petscop 11, both those variants. And then, yeah, we got more of the calendar here, just showing us when Care was missing, or when Care was taken by Marvin. And then, yeah, we got the birthday cake. I sure hope you've realized by now, it doesn't matter how long you've been gone. It doesn't matter how much you've changed. You aren't lost. Stop wandering and come home. This is actually kind of a nice message, but also kind of a little cursed when you think about it. Because, like, the message obviously is, very nice. But, like, Care has been, like, traumatized or something beyond repair. Like, she's Care B now. Or Care NLM. Because Care NLM, I think, was the one that exited the school. And then I'm guessing they found Care NLM. Because they mentioned Care NLM wandered the Newmaker plane as well. And then we got this other calendar here. November 12th. I'm not sure what year this is. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It might still be 2017, but I don't know. I'll have to figure it out, like I said.
Check something.
Okay, go ahead, Paul.
So what I'm thinking is that this is either 1995 or it's 2017.
Okay, that's interesting. So Paul's actually done a little more research than I did when I found these calendar dates, or these calendar years, more specifically. I think it would be 2017, though, because that's when Paul was playing this, right? And, like, Petscop didn't start development until 1996, although I guess events could have happened before then. But I don't know, it seems more likely that, to me, it seems more fathomable that it would be 2017, because that's when because we know Paul's connected, so it would make sense, timeline-wise. At least from what we know, anyway. This music is also very odd.
Getting that bad feeling again.
Uh-oh. Bad feeling. And now What the freak? What? Care? Are you okay? Because the door's not actually open. Oh, okay, so the demo footage is like the Care-o-vision, I guess. Or I guess in this case it's being used that way. You ran straight into the door. Did you think it was open? Aw, poor baby. Oh wait, this is blue text. And, we're aware that there's a blue bed and like a blue text character that is Marvin's wife. So I'm thinking this is Marvin's wife. That's who this text is from. So that's very interesting. Now the room is dark. Oh, we can go behind the beds. I didn't even know we could do that. What's this? Oh, it's all in darkness now. It still functions the same, though. We just can't see it anymore, which is definitely odd. What? I like that sound effect. Yeah, but we can't see these anymore. So what are we trying to do now? Where is the disc? Where are the discovery pages?
Wait a second.
What is it, Paul? Oh, he can't progress the text. What are you talking about? What disc? Discovery pages? So this is a yellow text and Marvin's wife now talking. Jill, stop f***ing ignoring me. Get in here and show me where that disc is. Yeah, is the right reaction. Okay, well, we have a confirmed name now. Jill is Marvin's wife. Who's this yellow text that is very, aggressive, it looks like? Paul seems very uncomfortable with this. Jill. What about this Jill character? Huh? No, Care. This is Mommy. This is your mommy. Sweetie, I'm right here in front of you. There's no one else here. So I guess the yellow text is Care then. Why did they just suddenly switch up on him? What are you looking at? What's over there? I don't understand what is happening. Care, can't you hear me? Can't you see me waving? Snap out of it. Care, where are you going? What is this? And it just ends without the little or like whatever sound effect they usually have there. That was a bit weird. That was a bit cryptic. And Paul seemed very uncomfortable at that. So maybe Paul knows something about this or something like that. What do you have to say about that, Paul?
I think...
What do you think? Well, what is it?
I think that was based off of a conversation that I had last year on my birthday.
No! Wait. They couldn't possibly be suggesting that Paul is Care. Because we know that Paul and Care look similar. They have a similar resemblance. They're exactly the same age, which means that they would have exactly the same birthday. And now this Jill character, who is clearly based on the color of the text, she's like Marvin's wife. She's referring to Paul as Care, because I guess Paul would be like the yellow text. That's the only other character he could be. All the evidence is there, but I just can't fathom how that would be the case. They're not even the same, or maybe I was mistaken in thinking that Care was a girl, but they're not even the same gender as far as I've been aware. This is a revelation. This is how you do a revelation. But also, this is kind of not how you do a revelation, because I'm even more confused now. I don't believe it, man. They can't be the same person, right? But Paul seems very uncomfortable.
If it wasn't just a coincidence, then that means I'm getting pranked, but I don't know how that magic trick works exactly.
Oh, and now the game has crashed. Yeah, no amount of button pressing is gonna get you out of this one, Paul. That's wild that Paul would even say that. He was faced with like a conversation that he had. He did say it was based on a conversation that he had, so maybe Jill was actually saying Paul and they just edited it in the game to be Care, because, you know, of the similarities between the two. That could like debunk that whole theory that Paul is Care. But there's more evidence to suggest that they are the same person, and then there's just that one piece of evidence that kind of debunks it. To call this game a prankster after all we've been through, Paul, I don't know. It's definitely wild that we know Paul is connected already. That cements it even further. Like putting a conversation that Paul had in the game cements Paul's connection into this game. That's like the final nail in this Petscop-shaped coffin. Whatever Petscop-shaped means.
Game froze.
Yeah, it did. Bro about to rage quit.
I have to call Jill.
Oh my gosh! He just said, I have to call Jill. So it was based on a real conversation.
I know. Trapped.
What? Paul, what did you... Paul just said trapped, I think. And then there was knocking? We just randomly cut to this. I don't know what the freak is going on.
I'm feeling very weird.
Okay, we're going back in.
So through Google, I asked the internet, how might one rewrite to a CDR?
Okay.
And the internet's response to that question was, you idiot.
Yeah, because, like, I don't even think that's, like, really possible. So how could it have done it here? Matter of fact, this game was developed in 1996 to 1997. How did they get that conversation before it happened? That makes no sense. But then Google just being like, you stupid piece of garbage. You can't, like, I'm sure it wasn't, like, actually phrased like that, but just the way Paul said it was just so funny.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we already read all these lines of text. I'm gonna read them again, though. No, I'm just kidding.
Some things you can't rewrite.
Oh, what is this now? Oh, this is very clearly in even care. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but you know what? I can brighten it up later. We also just entered the garage as well. So I wonder what's gonna be in here. Oh, what the?
So I'm in the garage now.
Yes, and there's a computer. Oh, okay, so that looks like a disc. Maybe like the disc that Petscop is on. But, oh, that could actually be the Newmaker character in the middle there. I don't know. I don't know what that pink text says. I know it says Petscop. I don't know what else it says. Someone was working on a computer, though. That I do know.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it...
Speaking of this...
has different pages or like images. Oh no, it's kind of like
the website.
Scrolling down. The website? Is this like a real website? Oh, my battery's getting low. Gotta wrap this up quick. Luckily, we're about to wrap this up quick. Wow, funny how that happens. So
For some reason, it's in the game on a computer screen.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Oh wait, this is different. What the heck,
Yeah,
dude? So is this a real website that I can go to? Let me know in the comments, because I will be checking that out if it is.
And this is the Your Child page.
The freak is the Your Child page? What the freak? Care? That's the only thing I can think of.
Judging by all the text, wish I could read it.
It's kind of just a bunch of white pixels, huh?
Oh, Jesus. And this is a different page. Got no idea what's going on anymore.
Yeah, me neither. I'm bamboozled.
What even is this?
Oh, we got the new maker and the new maker plane. Oh, we exited out. Okay, we're wandering around the garage. Where are we going? Oh, okay, we're back out the garage now.
Not sure what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing now either. Can we go back in? Oh, is this censored? Judging by Paul's reaction, it would seem that was censored. And judging by my reaction, it would seem that I am completely stupid. And I've only just now, as of Petscop 14, realized that every one of those black text boxes in the new maker plane isn't actually just a black box. Those are all actually textured and have the same texture as the regular white text boxes in the gift plane, but the colors are inverted, so you know, it's black. Which is probably why I didn't see it up until now, because it was kind of difficult to tell. But yeah, no, that's not censored. I'm just an idiot. So, my apologies. We can get back to the video now. I'm gonna be back a little later to talk about those images though. Or I guess that one image, because there's only one of them. I thought there were more, but no, there's only one. So I'll be back later. Either way, that was a big episode. We got a lot of stuff to do with the house. We learned a lot more about the demo footage, and I guess the nature of it. We learned more about Care and Paul, I guess, being the same person? Somehow. And then we also learned that apparently Petscop, like the Petscop developer was apparently so big-brained that he made up a conversation that was gonna happen years later, put it in the game, and was like, yeah, this is all good. I don't even know how that's possible, dude. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I guess that's Petscop 14, so I'm gonna get out of here before my phone dies. We're gonna look at those new images right here, though. Alright, let's take a look at those images now. Oh yeah, also, Rin Penrose has been dethroned as my desktop background. It is now Koseki Biju from HoloLive English, whatever gen or group she's from. It is now Koseki Biju. I found Koseki Biju on Hollow Earth, which I have yet to make a video on, if I'm allowed. Anyway, back to what we were actually here for. I don't know if this green is a loading screen. I just thought I would include it because, you know, it kind of seemed like Marvin was loading into the room. The interesting one, though, is this. This, I believe, is the dirt pillar underneath, back in episode 1 we saw this, underneath Randus's room, the room that kind of looks like the house. I can show you guys here on screen. This is that dirt pillar, and on the side here, it looks like we have one part that's like slightly different colors. Like it's a slightly different shade of brown, so I don't know if that's like an entrance to a secret passage we gotta get to or what. That's pretty much all for the new images, so we're gonna cut back to my outro now. And we're back! No, we're not. We're leaving now. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!